more time before I leave. So, I love her. It's absolutely hot outside today. And I pretty much got the majority of my errands done. Yesterday I went and officially told my cell phone company that this month would be the last month. So my phone's getting shut off on the 30th for my American number. And I went and forwarded my mail with my post office box that I have. I don't even really know if I need to do that. I pretty much get everything through electronic mail, but I'll do it for a few months and see if it's even worth it. Because they do charge you, like they have to, what do you call it? They put everything in a envelope and mail it to you once a month. So that's getting forwarded to my auntie's house. Thank you, Auntie, for letting me do that. So sweet of her. So I had this that I've known about. Not that this was an errand, oh god. But their reception was an hour outside of Anchorage where I live, so I drove over here earlier and then kind of hung out. A little awkward because I don't know anyone. I knew a couple people there, so that was cool, but I'm really glad that she invited me. She's so amazing. We met doing Kairos prison ministry, actually. We were both on the worship team, so we sang and I played piano, and that was probably the best thing I've ever done with my entire life. And so yeah, I'm gonna see her one more time because we have one more, we have a Kairos reunion on Thursday actually. So it's Sunday today. So we're gonna have dinner after that, and that'll be that. I told her though, you better come visit me in Japan. She better get her butt over there. And then I figured out the OTP stuff with my bank accounts and everything. There's like there's Wise and PenFed that I don't really know how I'm gonna get logged in. I'm gonna end up calling them. But my other accounts, I got that situation taken care of on Friday. I just sort of switched all of my stuff over. There's so many things that you don't think about until you're leaving the country, and then you're like, wait a minute, how is this gonna work? Turn this off, it's loud. It's so hot. It says it's 74 outside, which I know like isn't even actually hot, but to me that's hot. It feels really hot. And yeah, the only thing really left I have to do is figure out my luggage situation, because I'm taking Alaskan Airlines and then Zip Air, and I need to make sure Zip Air's luggage situation is okay with me taking what I'm taking, basically, because I don't know. I know they have a weight limit for carry-ons and things like that, so even if I purchase the excess weight option, I don't know if I can bring two the way that I easily can when I'm just doing like Alaskan Airlines. So I have to call them and see and make sure I'm not also over the dimension limit. So I'm gonna do that this upcoming week, and then the only thing left I'll have is to do a walkthrough. So I have to clean my place and do a walkthrough with the landlord, and then pack up the rest of my stuff that I've had out and donate anything extra that I have, including food, and the things that I still need for a little while. And that's all. So literally every single major thing that I had to do is taken care of. And now I just have to get there. I did decide also to not get the hotel in Hawaii after all, pretty much because what I was going to end up doing, and I did talk about it in one of my previous videos, but I was going to end up taking an Uber, which was like $30 each way. I don't even land until 10 p.m. and like the hostel that I was looking at closes for registration or for check-in or whatever at midnight. So I was just concerned basically that if I take my Uber, like first of all I have to take all the luggage, like I have to grab all my luggage and go through baggage claim and all that stuff. I have no idea how long that's gonna take. You know, I might end up not getting to the hostel until like I mean, probably I would be there before midnight, but I just don't want to, I don't know. I feel like it's not worth the extra headache. And then I would have to leave really early in the morning. Like I would have to get up probably at like 4:30 in the morning. Because I, you know, if I'm doing all that, I do want to go see the sunrise on the beach and, you know, probably like hit up Starbucks and get like a little something. As much as I don't like Starbucks, they have terrible coffee, like literally. And I don't even, like, I avoid caffeine, so anyways, but I mean, whatever. I don't know, I just figure it's not going to be worth it just to save me 4 hours of sleeping on a bench or whatever. Even though, yeah, I'm going to be uncomfortable, I would rather probably use that time and energy and money to just buy myself something nice, buy some nice food. I don't know. I'll live. It's not going to be that big of a deal, honestly. So, and maybe it'll be a lot better than what I'm expecting, and it's not even going to be anything crazy, so, you know, it's 4 hours, that's not anything crazy. Like, if worse comes to worse, I can chill on the ground and watch a movie on my phone. I'm going to download some, that is one thing left I need to do, is like download some movies and videos and stuff on my phone just to keep me entertained while I am there. But other than that, literally, like, I don't have anything left errand-wise that I have to do. And it was crazy driving out here. Like, I had to drive out to Sutton. You guys, let me show you, like, how beautiful it is out here. It's so pretty. I just arrived in Palmer. But, I realized driving out here, this is like the last time I'm going to be driving out here, probably ever. And it's so wild to think that, because I've always lived here, I can always just hop on the highway anytime I want and drive out here. The thing that sucks about Alaska is you're pretty landlocked. Like, if you really want to go anywhere within Alaska, I mean, there's some places you just can't go because there's no road there. Like Juneau, you have to fly. I've never been to Juneau because you have to have a flight there. Oh, my phone's gonna overheat. Or you have to drive through Canada. So you can either fly or drive through Canada, which is a pain, and Just how me and my bestie did the other day driving through Canada was like 60 something hours just to get out of Canada. Like, dude, that's exhausting. It was so exhausting. So, gosh, it's like 1,000,000 degrees in this car. Yeah, you can't really lightly drive through Canada, so it's like, even though we could potentially like have, a road that leads straight to Washington or something, we don't. So that's one of those things that's just kind of irritating about living in Alaska. And I'm pretty excited to be able to take the train once I'm in Japan. If I want to go to Osaka, if I want to go to Kobe, if I want to go to Kyoto, I can just hop on a train and do that. And even travel to Europe and other countries is really reasonable compared to traveling there from America. So I could book a flight, which I fully intend to do within the next year or so, to book a flight to Europe and kind of backpack my way through. There's certain countries that I've always wanted to go to. I've always wanted to go to, Italy. I've always wanted to go to France. I've always wanted to go to Germany. I definitely want to see Britain. I've wanted to go to Scotland and Greece. So, when I have a big school break, I'm definitely gonna hit up those countries and just, you can take the train through Europe really cheaply, and it's just, it's just me. It's not like I need anything crazy. And if I can go with someone, that would be really cool too, but if that doesn't end up happening, I don't mind going it alone. And seeing the sights, seeing the world before I die. That's one thing that I really want to do. I want to see different parts of the world, and there's no real reason not to do it, so I'ma do it. But yeah, logistically, I feel like things are falling into place. I will say I'm pretty exhausted. I wish the weekend was twice as long, but this upcoming week at work is my last week at work, which kind of makes me emotional. Work has been so obnoxious these last, I don't know what it is. It's like everybody, the universe just knows that I'm leaving, so everything's extra annoying and extra. But I'm almost done, and that chapter is going to be closed after this week. So once I'm done at work, then I can focus more on putting the finishing touches on cleaning my place, getting that ready. There's still a few things that I wanted to sell, but if I can't sell them, I'm just going to donate them. And then I just say goodbye to the United States. Bounce up on out of here. I feel so much peace in my heart about this. This whole process has been really emotionally taxing. I've had so much uncertainty and heartache and so much just difficulty when I was making this decision on whether or not I should go. And I prayed about it a lot, and I really felt like God didn't want to make me do anything, you know? I never got that impression. And I asked him, I asked God to literally just tell me what to do. But he's so awesome, like he doesn't ever make us do anything. It was on my heart the whole time though. I knew what to do. I didn't want to be the one to make the decision. But as soon as I just put my nose to the grindstone and made the decision to do it, every single thing fell into place so perfectly, and I never felt any doubts that this is not what I'm supposed to be doing. I do want to say, if you want to see more of my journey, like behind the scenes, I do have another channel you can check out, which is more of like a spiritual channel where I talk about my walk with the Lord and, you know, go into that kind of stuff. You're more than welcome to check that channel out. I will link it in the description below. That's kind of like my OG channel. And, you know, I have a lot of things that I've been going through on that channel as well, on the deeper back end of things. But I have no doubt that this is what I'm supposed to be doing, but, you know, that doesn't make it easy. And in fact, sometimes doing the thing that you know is the thing that you need to be doing and the thing you should be doing is the hardest thing to do. And just because things fall into place doesn't mean emotionally it's not really difficult and devastating, you know, but at the same time I'm very grateful. I'm grateful for being able to have a second chance at life, doing what I know it is that I'm meant to do, and following a path that I had kind of given up on in the past. So I have faith that I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. And I know at times it's going to be hard. You know, it's going to be lonely. Even just this weekend, like, you know, it's just me at home. And that can be sad, but it's okay to be sad, especially when a lot of things are changing and you're taking a bunch of risks and doing new things. I think it's totally fine to be sad. And we don't have to be happy all the time. And even when we're doing something that we really want to be doing and we're excited about it on a lot of levels, it's okay to also be sad and to be sort of just uncertain, you know? But I will say, if there's one thing in life that I am certain about, oh my gosh, it's this decision. You know, I really feel so much peace about it, even though a lot of people have I don't want to say try to instill doubts, but, you know, they're like, are you sure this is really what you want to do? And, you know, it's because it seems crazy on the outside, which I understand. But I don't know. I know that it's the right thing. I have no doubt that it's the right thing. Anyways, I'm gonna go so I can pay attention to the road, and plus this phone is like overheating because it's too hot outside and the sun's like shining on my phone. But thank you everyone for watching. I will try to do another video before I leave, and probably I will. But if I don't, then the next video is gonna be me taking off to Japan.